Absolutely. Islam is a pure Arabic religion, and in order to fully understand Islam, you must know how to read and write Arabic. And I believe most of the Islamic texts have never been translated from Arabic to any other language. And this is the problem, because you will never be able to fight the Islamic, to win over the Islamic terrorism, unless you get familiar with the Islamic doctrine.
Well, we have a president, a past president, who said Islam is a religion of peace, and you have another one that says that this wonderful, great religion was hijacked by terrorists.
Do they know much about Islam in order to describe it as a peaceful religion? I doubt it.
Well, he was president, and I doubt it too. I disagree with you.
Yeah.
But what do they pray? You had in your book that when they're praying in Arabic, they're essentially cursing the Jews.
Of course they do. Of course. In every prayer, you have to recite the first Quranic verse at least 4 or 5 times. So we pray 5 times per day. So 5 times 5, it's like 25 times per day. We have to recite this verse, this verse curses the Jews and the Christians.
It curses the Jews and the Christians?
Of course it does. And non-Arab Muslims repeat this verse generally speaking, without understanding what they're saying.
Well, there's a senator who was having a committee hearing, and he made some disparaging remarks about me. Do you reckon he understands that they're praying his destruction?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Well, I say that there's a senator who, as I understand, is of the Jewish tradition, and does he understand that the prayers that are being prayed by millions of Muslims is for the destruction of the Jews?
I really don't know if he does or he doesn't. I don't know.
But they pray that every day, that the Jews will be destroyed? Every
day, five times every day. And in every prayer, they have to recite this verse 4 or 5 times each prayer.
One last question, Wafa. What do you think we ought to do in America when we're confronted with the menace of militant Islam?
Militant, I don't believe, there is radical Islam or militant Islam or Wahhabi Islam. There is only one Islam. Growing up in Syria, I had never heard those terms. I truly believe the West, has invented those terms to make people feel better. There is only one kind of Islam. And you will never win this war until you get yourself familiar with the Islamic doctrine.
Wafa.
You have to define your enemy and understand the mindset of your enemy in order to win the war.
Wafa Sultan, thank you. Thank you for this book. It's available, ladies and gentlemen, where books are sold, and I think you'll find it very interesting. So thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
What an interesting...
That was an incredible look into a religion, political regime, what have you.
She was raised 30 years Muslim. I mean, she speaks the language. She understands. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, there's this veil over the eyes of the American public and certainly in the media. If anybody dares to say a word about Islam that is critical, that person is pilloried as somebody who is, not politically correct, somebody who's bigoted and biased and so forth. Open your eyes, America. It's there. It's there in black and white. Read what was said and what is believed by the people who are killing themselves and want to kill you.